Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once again to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, I don't know how close to the end of the game we are. We're currently 16 streams in, and that's quite a few. We are a grand total of level 37. I know my other save file was like 45, but I'm further in the main story than I was on the other save file. I think that's because I did like all the side quests on my other save, so that made it so that it was a lot less, linear when it came to how I progressed. It kind of just boosted my level through the roof because I did every side quest there was, which was fun, but on stream you kind of can't take it that slow, or we'd have like a 50 stream game, because apparently this game is very big if you do all the content. So we're gonna continue with the main story, which is these three, and then we'll see where that takes us. I guess we're supposed to go to the tomb first, at least that's what she said last time, so I guess we're doing that. Even though I don't really see the point. I mean, he did, but where's it telling me to go? This way. There's a lot of things with arrows on the screen. I don't know why it's pointing me towards the message board. That's kind of weird. But a lot of things with arrows. It's hard to. Right, we don't take fall damage. We can just jump off this. Oh, and apparently there's water, which seems not as good, because, in theory, if we're immune to fall damage, then jumping off of anything isn't really a risk. But even if we're immune to fall damage and we try to dive into water and it's too shallow, we are certainly going to be taking some kind of damage from that fall. Like, I'm pretty sure slamming your arms and face into the bottom of a shallow pool doesn't count with the no fall damage thing.
Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Maybe. Hi. I am here for the quest.
He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
Probably true. It's not a big deal.
I'm proud of my lineage, but I carve my own path. You carry the blood of heroes. You can carve much more than the path of a mercenary. Hold out your spear.
Why exactly? Oh no, more flashbacks.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas.
Hi,
The
unknown
days of
man.
heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
I didn't think the
You are
cult was
more than
actually
welcome to
around
find out.
back this far. It is interesting.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Okay, you have fun with that.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
Mm-hmm. Is that why the cult doesn't like us?
Incredible. Now do you understand? What must I do? It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us. It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King
I don't know who this
Pausanias.
is. Oh, he's one
We're
of the
honored.
kings. Okay.
I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
I don't know which one of these would be best. Maybe this one?
2 innocent children were put to their deaths that day.
Cassandra, enough. Apologies, my king. She's been away from Sparta for a long time.
You
All the
both
options were
have.
partially
This one has
angry,
fired like her mother.
as you know, Cassandra always is.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
Yeah, I could imagine.
What can
Why
we do
not?
to sway him?
There's rumor of a Illot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Ilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kreptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
Okay. It'll probably
If
tell me
killing
where to go.
Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
All right then. Is it up there? It's in Laconia.
If Archidamos
Oh,
believes
great.
in the old ways, won't
Oh, that's a long
killing his
ways away.
Cryptia create conflict between him and
Also, is this
Pausanias?
3?
I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple. Even if
Oh,
Marcos
well.
was a bumbling idiot.
There's one this way, and then I guess we'll have to fast travel 1,000 something meters to go that way. At least I assume that this is one of the locations I'm supposed to be going to. Unless this is for the other quest, but I don't think it would be. I think it only shows one quest at a time. It just... Unless this is the place to provoke them to riot, which is probably not the best option. Interesting. It's in the leader's house. Is that just the leader himself? Alright. And there's... I think that's... Yeah, that's the one... That's 1,500 away. And Laconia is where we already are. Okay. That's good. Interesting. So it says here is the third member. Where's the first and second members? I mean, I guess maybe these two are the first and second members, and then this one it just had hidden for some reason. So there's that. So is this one of the guys we need to kill? I guess so. Because, yeah, it says 3. So it shows us 2, and then it obscures 1 in order to do something. Let's figure out the leader's house here. Oh, he's wandering around. Okay. So it's not actually the leader we're going after. It's just one of the guards in the leader's house is the one that we're not liking. All right.
Get away from us. Understand? We'll get the dogs.
All right, so he's right there. We just need to kill him, and then we can leave. So, but he's kind of just sitting there. I could head up here. He saw nothing. Okay, well, hopefully they don't see anything. We're just gonna skedaddle then. Alright, clean. I don't know how he didn't see us. I think it's because he was standing right next to a bush. And so he just kind of... It like technically counted it as me being hidden inside the bush during the stealth kill. That didn't look like that's, you know, that I was actually hidden in there, but the guy didn't see me. Or maybe he just really hated that guy and didn't want to see me. Maybe the guy was just like, ah, finally, someone assassinated that jerk. Man, I'm just gonna pretend like I was too busy doing something else. That's probably what I would have done. The guy seemed like kind of a jerk. Alright, so we're heading that direction. I'm trying to find like a gate, but I don't know the size nor shape of this city. So we're just kind of heading that direction and hoping. I guess worst case scenario... Oh, there's no wall. Okay, good. I was gonna say, worst case scenario, I'll just get off the horse, climb the wall, and then get the horse back on the other side. But it's not one of the enclosed cities, so that helps. Oh, that's kind of weird. You'd think for such a warlike people as the Spartans, they would have fortified cities, especially their capital. So, I don't know if that was actually their capital or if it was just one of the main cities. Who knows? Let's head up this way. You know, I was just thinking, the poison is very nice, and actually it's probably better than fire in some ways, because it weakens enemies. So having permanent poison on my weapon is very nice for combat. But if I did find a permanent fire weapon, I would probably have to level up the Agamemnon armor to my level, just so that I could have the added fire bonuses along with the, you know, permanent fire weapon, because that would be very good. But the poison is probably better overall just for its weakening ability. Because, I mean, that means that I'm pretty much going to spend the entire fight with the enemy weakened, and thus I'll take a lot less damage. So I'm happy about that. This is a nice little area here. It reminds me of the Woman in Black. Just the little, you know, almost flooded entry to a little island area. A lot less swampy than in that movie, but still kind of similar. I mean, they really have us just go all the way around this island to get up. Unless there was another road I didn't see, but I don't think so. But anyway, The Woman in Black. If anybody is like a big horror fan, that would be the movie that I would suggest. It's probably my favorite horror movie that I've ever seen. It's very good. Very scary. Though I guess everyone has like a different genre of horror that they like. You have not seen it yet? Well, if you like psychological and paranormal horror, then that is certainly the movie for you. Because my mom and I, we have been big horror connoisseurs for a long time, and we've seen a lot of the horror movies in that like category. Man, I haven't actually tagged any of the enemies around here. Maybe I should. Let me get somewhere safe and like in this corner, because I need to be able to avoid people while I go and assassinate that dude. And I do like horror games. I am not good at horror games. But before, say, I played Sekiro, but quite a bit, I don't know, maybe like a few months before, I had played Alien Isolation, and for a lot of that game, I ended up just like cowering in cabinets and waiting for the enemy to just go away. It was not great. I don't hold my composure well in horror games, because I feel like I'm too much like there. Most horror movies don't actually scare me, but that's just because I can like distance myself from it. I know that I'm not like physically there. So I certainly can get away with not being scared at movies, but when it comes to games, there's no excuse. Like, you are there, you're controlling the character, and that makes it absolutely terrifying. So I think I'm just gonna try to kill the guy if we can. I'm not sure how, because there's a lot of dudes around here. Maybe I should go around the outside of the fort, just so I can stay out of sight. A really old game you think I would like? Oh, well, what game would that be? Why am I stuck on this rock? Okay. She really did not want to get off that rock, but that's fine. We figured it out. Game called Scratches? I have not. Which is surprising, because I've also seen a lot of people play horror games. Like, I've watched Markiplier for like, what, 10 years? Maybe more? You see nothing? And he plays a lot of horror games, so it's surprising if I haven't heard of a specific horror game. Alright, we're just gonna climb up this. Man, it is difficult to assassinate one specific guy without being seen by everyone else. Old point and click. Best narrative execution. Interesting. I'll definitely have to see what that's all about. Yeah, I don't think there's an opening here that I could get in without being seen. But I guess I just need to kill him. It doesn't really matter if we're seen or not, right? So we'll just try our best. Oh, he's moving. That's good. But if we're seen, c'est la vie. Oh, I didn't kill him. Alright. Yeah, I should have switched into my, you know, assassination gear. But that's fine. As I said, being seen probably doesn't affect anything, really. Full combat is just faster. It can be. But we'll just skedaddle on out this way, and they're gonna forget we ever existed. I walk into a bush in full sight of him, and he's like, "Where'd you go?" You see, that's just how the enemies function. Alright, that's 2 out of 3, and the third one is here. So we can actually fast travel, which is very nice. This game is very lenient with the fast traveling. Some games, like Skyrim, are just like, oh, some enemy still has like 5% certainty that they saw you in a random dark corner, and they haven't forgotten about you yet, so you can't fast travel. It's like, I'm 10 miles from them. What are you talking about? Oh boy, the brazier has been lit. Man. Sucks to be anyone trying to break into that fort right now. But luckily I am not in that category because I'm no longer anywhere near that place. Shadow of War was very specific on fast travel. It's true. It had some weird rules to it. But honestly, I don't remember that one being too bad either. Or maybe I just didn't try to fast travel out of combat situations all that often. I don't know.
The Cryptia.
Oh yeah, the Drake, right. Because the Drake was coming after me. And so it counted me as being in combat. I do remember that. Alright, well we're going to learn from our mistakes and switch into our assassination gear here. Also, we need to switch this to this as well. Because, well, but this increases damage from attacking from behind. You think that would be better than an extra 300 damage? I mean, look at that. Oh yeah, and this also does warrior damage. So this would increase our assassin damage by 3,000. I think that's probably more worthwhile. And actually, if I wanted that, could I? No, I think the yellow only works on stuff that is like currently selected. Alright, so we're gonna go in and obliterate this loser. What's
I'm only going to say this once.
You're only gonna have time to say it once.
It stinks like a pig. Everyone shut up, or you eat steel.
Elucidation's malefactor. Easy enough. Alright, what do we do now? Do we go talk to the guy? Is the quest just done? Probably. Yeah. Alright, so now we have to go here. Trader and his troops are in Laconia. They operate in the northwestern part of the forest of Eurotas. Last spotted the marble quarry. Where is that exactly? Let's see. Forest, that's here. Northwestern, that's, yeah, there's the quarry. Alright, we actually have a fast travel right next to it. So let's do that. I'm a bit tired. I don't know why. I think I got to bed at a decent time. So there's the quarry. Should probably just jump into the water. So the quarry... I don't know how well defended it is, but I'm sure that this will be fine.
Found him. Found them.
Okay, so we don't even need to, like, destroy the whole quarry. We just need to break in, kill the guy, destroy his weapon racks, and then we're good. You actually got 6 hours of sleep last night. Did you now? I don't know.
Want to be spotted here.
Maybe you played Payday all night, and that's just your,
Spartan here that I need to kill.
maybe that's just your clever excuse, so you don't get in trouble for playing Payday all night. Or maybe you used a time machine, so you could both play Payday all night, and also manage to get a full night of sleep. See, I know your tricks. You see nothing. I'm in a bush. How could you possibly see me?
Better take a look.
You better not take a look. Oh, okay. He just says, "Better take a look," just to get his superiors off his back, and then he just kind of sits there. He's too lazy to actually go look into it. So we got to kill that guy.
I need to take down their commander.
I could probably go like this, obliterate this guy. Oh, and they don't even see me. All right. I thought that would be a lot harder. I thought they would see me immediately after me killing him, and then I would have to like just rush for the weapon racks. But I guess we don't. It said the weapon racks were over there, I think. Unless it just means weapon racks in general, like in this entire place. I can walk across this rope down to there. But I don't know if they'll see me doing that. We're just gonna assume nobody looks up. Everyone looks up, evidently. Trespasser? Who? Who? I don't know what you're talking about.
One down, 4 to
Okay.
go.
So it is just weapon racks in any portion of the place. So it was not specifically here. This is just where one weapon rack was.
What? Who are you?
Who are you?
For the gods! What?
Not Tab. And Tab doesn't close it. Naturally. Okay. Get rid of that guy. We could just fight this whole place. I mean, we're trying to help Sparta right now, so I feel a bit weird just coming in and obliterating an entire fortified quarry of theirs. It just does not seem like that would be construed as helping. But I don't know. Maybe that's the best option. Maybe all these guys are traitors. And they'll be happy if I just kill them all. Also, I don't see where all the weapon racks are, so we might have to kill them to... Oh, you are a tanky boy. Alright, we're just gonna kill everybody. And then... we're just gonna take it from there. Who needs stealth anyway? Ow. Why do you have such a annoying shield? I do not like fighting shield enemies. Mainly because the situations in which it counts their shield as being up is really weird. Build up some adrenaline on this loser. And then wipe out this guy. Yeah, these new daggers are pretty great. Very high damage. Felicitations, Malefactor. He was more ready for combat than I gave him credit for. Man, I'm surprised that not everyone here already knows about me. I guess none of them have been raising the alarm very effectively. Of course, that still hits us. Way over at the corner of the... Oh boy, bounty hunter nearby. I can try out my new daggers on someone who is actually worth the trouble. Felicitations! Will you now? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. These daggers are very nice. It's not necessarily my first time playing Assassin's Creed. It is the first Assassin's Creed game I have played, but I did have a save file that I played for like 50 hours before streaming it. Like 5 years ago, I think, was when I played that. So I am familiar with this game, but still not exactly familiar with the franchise. Alright, and somehow, still, these guys have not been alerted to our presence. Oh, hi, there's a guy right here. You know, I like that since I didn't plan on fighting anyone coming in here, because I assumed all the weapon racks were in one spot, I didn't even, like, scan the whole area like I usually do. I just kind of jumped right in. Makes it a bit more exciting. You don't know how many enemies are around. Alright, how many... I think it's just him that we know of. I also have not seen a single other weapon rack. Oh, hi, there's another person there. Yeah, none of these guys are strong enough to survive our overpower attack. And nobody can even do that much damage to us because of the constant poison, which is very nice. Weapon rack, weapon rack. That's 2.
That's 2.
That's what I said. Ooh, loot. Alright, we do know where the captives are. We just need to find the loot. No weapon racks up here. Okay. This is a weird spot for them to have, you know, built a little scaffolding up to. Because there's not even really a way out from here, but that's fine. Where else would weapon racks be? I think I saw one up here. Huh, it has an arrow on it, because I saw it earlier. Or maybe they just always had arrows on. Did they always have arrows on them? I don't think so.
3 weapon racks destroyed.
I would think that I would have noticed that before. Okay, I think this one's closest. And here's where the other loot is.
Only one more to go.
And that's up there with the prisoners, and then the whole place will be cleared. It's also interesting that it's lowering nation power to destroy these, like it normally does when these are supposed to be traders' weapons.
Thank you.
Alright, place is done. I was a bit conflicted on obliterating the quarry, but you know, it just kind of happened, so. Okay, we should be good now. So let's see. Never got to the ending? I did not. I'm actually further in the main storyline on this save than I was on the previous one, even though the previous one is much higher level. Alright, so we just need to go there, which apparently the guy's evil because it's 666 meters away. So that's good. And he's just right there. Might as well fast travel. He's stuttering on the game. I mean, not really. I think the only issue that I've had, I haven't had any stuttering per se, but I did have it crash, I think once. And then also the abilities page gets really laggy sometimes. I think it's just because each ability has like a different video assigned to it. It's the only game you get stutter. Yeah, that is a bit weird. I mean, every computer has like different games that it struggles with, so I'm not sure. And maybe the reason why I don't have it stutter is because I have it locked to 60 FPS. And maybe that's making it so it can never overwhelm my PC, because it just never tries to go any faster. But I don't know. What I do know is that Ubisoft, whenever it opens for this game, there's another game that I was playing with Unknown Man called Asheron's Call, and that game was always breaking whenever Ubisoft Connect was on. So I had to go and like figure out what was causing the crashing, and it was freaking Ubisoft just breaking everything. I don't know why. Game is very hard on the CPU. That is, yeah, it's good that I locked it then, because my computer, it has like a really good video card, but not a very good CPU. That's like usually the bottleneck.
Take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
Okay, I mean, I'm ready. I did everything else around here.
Waiting won't make this easier.
Then let's go. Your mother's already inside.
Yeah, what was my GPU? I just got it recently. I think it was a 40 something series, so pretty good. But the CPU is like incredibly slow. I don't remember what the CPU is, but it is definitely not a 7600.
There.
Oh, they're fighting.
What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
But yeah, it is weird seeing some games being
two
like
squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
entirely GPU dependent, and so I can like completely play it perfectly fine
Is
without my
that how they
CPU
solve
struggling at all.
arguments?
And then other times,
Archidamos'
a game is
guard has
completely
improved.
CPU dependent,
He should thank me.
and it
Proceed.
completely
You've come
does
with
not
news.
work.
Let's hear it.
Like
My
Elden Ring.
kings,
Elden
may I
Ring's
present
very
Marini,
CPU dependent, it
descendant of
seems.
Leonidas and her daughter Cassandra.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Cassandra helped me secure Corinthia, my king. She helped with the Elotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's
I did
hear
do
what
those
they have
things.
to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your daughter killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose she gave you.
My
Why are you bringing that
family
up
was
now?
betrayed, my king.
I thought you were on
Sparta
our
was
side.
betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Do I have the DLC? I believe so. There was the whole Atlantis thing.
Then blame me. I
DLC
killed
is really
the
good.
elder.
I'm not sure how
started
far into it I'll
all
get,
of
but
this.
we'll see how it goes.
So if you want someone to prove their loyalty, it should be me.
I
I'm
did
not
already kill
sure
the
if
Minotaur.
should
I think that's
congratulate you on your honesty.
part of getting into
or
it.
Punish you for the crime you've just confessed. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
Yeah, I just want to kill the cult personally.
My intentions are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
Your mom.
That's what I'm here to find out.
Oh.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta. And
Oh, yeah, the
redeem
labyrinth was
yourself in the
terrifying.
eyes of the gods.
But I beat the
Until
Minotaur
then,
when it was
neither
6
you
levels higher than
nor
me,
your
so
mother have a right to your lands.
obviously
Tell
it
me
wasn't,
what I
you know,
must
it wasn't
do,
that bad.
and it will be done.
We got it done.
Spartan army fights the Athenians in Viotia. Join the commanders there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
I don't know when it was the same level. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a tough moveset with certain things. But yeah, if it wasn't two-shotting me, I probably would have found it a lot easier. Because it took me like 20-something attempts, probably, to get that done. But I was too stubborn to, like, reload an older save and get back to it later, so I just kind of pushed through it. And I am, you know, a Dark Souls player. I've played all the Souls games, so I was just like, I'll just learn the moveset, and it'll work out fine. You just gotta keep hitting your head against it.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You
Bro,
will
I've
find
won
my
more wars
commander
than
out
you.
to Mount Helicon.
Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Oh, great.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
I killed the Nemean
First
lion, so
Spartans think
I'm
you've said
practically
all
as good
day.
as,
The Olympics will
Hercules.
be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how she'll bring glory to Sparta?
Yes.
By winning an event in the Olympics.
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll
Those are
get
some
them
big
done.
tasks.
And you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas. Show them out. Next.
Alright then. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, honestly, I think winning the entire Olympics is gonna be harder than winning a war in one region. I mean, I've taken over several regions
That went
just
well.
for fun and loot.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there anything you need to know before setting off?
Not really.
I think I'm ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful.
Unless you're
My
the
thanks.
cultist.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.
I don't think he is. That does seem very, See, right after I say that, they're backing away suspiciously. Look at that. They know I'm telling the truth. They know what I'm saying. Anywho, time to go win a war. I think that'll be the easier of the two options here. So where is it? Okay, so that's them. This is the... That's the Olympics. Interesting. Why is their champion named Testicles? That's gonna be an odd name. But, you know, that's fine. We're not here to judge. We're just here to help them win the Olympics. So, we need to go to Boeotia. That's here. And it is currently fortified. I remember I killed the leader of this place before. You remember that? I think that was here. Because it said that the leader here had a clue to a cultist. And I just kind of ran in. I tried talking to him and he didn't want to talk, so I just kind of killed him. So, you know, obviously I can take it over if, like, 10 levels ago I was able to kill the leader. But, of course, the quest is gonna be, you know, beating around the bush. It's gonna be like, ah, yes, we need to go and sabotage their ports and their supplies. And I'm just like, can't I just take out, like, 1 or 2 forts and then kill their leader and then do the fight? Like every other region? But, you know, they make you do, like, 50 quests to try to get the nation power down when it's a lot easier to do on your own. But that's usually how these things go. Alright, might as well get the horse. This seems rather, well, not flat, but at least a rather smooth ride. Then we'll head up there and talk to the guy and see what he wants us to do. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, if they just gave me enough time and they put me alone on the battlefield with all the Athenian soldiers, I could probably 1v like 50 their entire army. We don't really need our own army there. I mean, I've taken out entire forts before, just by myself. So I think I could do it. Yes, I'm planning to...
Stentor?
Oh no. He's giving me the Spartan King treatment.
Malakas!
I am planning to attempt
You idiot!
to do
Not
the
after
other
Megaris. Not after what you
Assassin's
did.
Creed games. At some point.
King Archidamos of Sparta sent me to aid you in securing the region.
This is how much he trusts me. He put his faith in a fucking mercenary. The gods are punishing me with your presence.
If I was your punishment, you'd already be dead.
That's true.
Why have the king sent you?
This one's the only one that's like peaceful, but I kind of want to do this one just to troll him. So I'm gonna...
I missed my new brother so much that when Archidamos sent me here, I jumped at the chance.
Malaka. The wolf would have ended the war if it weren't for you. Your help will bring nothing but misery.
Oh, really?
You should thank the gods that I've come to help you.
Yeah, I'll win this
Only
thing
reason
single-handedly
you're
if you
still
just let
alive
me.
Is that the writ you carry? You're not an ally, just a weapon.
Then put me to work.
You're not up to the challenge.
Try me.
There are 4 VODian champions fighting for the Athenians. Aristeos, Deianira, Nesea, and Veragon. Think you can kill them? I'd like to see you try.
Actually, I think I already
I
killed
told
one
you
of
we
them.
could work this out. All right then. I'll find these champions and put an end to them.
I doubt it will be as easy as you think.
Because one of them, I
But
think,
I'm
was the
relieved
cult
to see you
member
can
person.
follow orders.
And I think I already killed them.
The sooner I get
It'll
this
show
done,
me where they
the
are.
sooner we take Viotia for Sparta.
Alright. I don't think it's going to show me where they are. That's probably going to be a problem. Multiple quests accepted. Does that... Is this like just the overall quest and it'll give me an individual quest for each one to kill? I hope so. There it is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, see, we've already killed 1 out of 4. So I killed one of these very easily. But like probably, I don't know if it was 10 levels ago, but at least 5 levels ago. So I have to say, this is probably going to be pretty easy. So let's see, this one's out in a camp. That'll probably be easy enough. Also, you're sounding a lot like every NPC in the early game of this game. Literally everyone in this game just wants to sleep with Cassandra. I don't know why. It's very weird. Luckily, recently they haven't been doing that as much. And where's the place they're wanting me to go? In the northern part of the heights. Okay. That's here. Probably that? Maybe? But yeah, I'm very relieved that people have stopped trying to sleep with Cassandra at every turn. Like, it used to be every other quest was that. And it's like, why? Why must you do this? But I think, I don't know if it was that they just kind of found their writing style a bit after, like, in the later game, or what, but I kind of assumed that would be a constant issue through the entire game. But luckily, it's toned way down after, like, the first 10 hours of the game are behind you. Or maybe I just haven't been doing enough side quests. Maybe all the side quests are the ones where people want to sleep with her, and all the main quests are just, you know, I guess too closely integrated with her family that they thought that it would be weird to have everyone try to sleep with her in that case. I don't know. I mean, at least the Minotaur didn't try to sleep with me. That's a good thing. Loot. Alright. I actually don't know if this is the person's camp, but we're just assuming that it is. So we'll head straight there and slaughter them all. Backstabbed your girlfriend, killed her whole clan. That you didn't have to, just wanted to. That sounds a little psychopathic. I don't know. Usually you don't slaughter your girlfriend's whole clan. That doesn't sound it doesn't sound like a healthy relationship, you know? Well, let's go kill this champion person. Should be easy enough. Especially with my new poison weapon. Should we just run in and kill them, or should we try to sneak attack them? Because I don't know, it doesn't seem very sporting to just kill them with a sneak attack. So let's just run in there and have a nice clean fight, you know? Oh, they're not even here. Well,
this fire's fresh, and the food's still simmering. Nesea can't be far away.
unfortunate. We'll
These
just have to
tracks
fight
don't
her
look
another day.
human. They lead away from the camp to the north.
Is the champion already dead?
This hut must be Nesea's.
It's a nice hut.
I guess she prefers the quiet of the forest over living in the city.
Who wouldn't? Open the map. This tells me nothing. Why did it tell me to open the map? Likely sleeping at her camp during the night. Is it not the night? Oh, okay. Now it...
There stalks the mighty hunter.
Oh, okay. I don't know how opening my map helped me, but... Sure, game. Whatever you say. Let's go challenge this person to a good duel. Stab them in the face. Felicitations, champion lady. Might I interest you in a fight to the death, possibly? You seem to have some backup here. Also, are you not one of the people of Artemis that are supposed to be on my side now? Man, you have a lot of peanut gallery going on here. Maybe I should just assassinate and leave. I got this. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could kill them all. Just seems weird that they're not attacking me outright. But alright. Stab.
Get back here, coward.
Of course, they're gonna try to use bows a lot, aren't they? Wow, they have a lot of bows. But we still got this, I'm sure. A nice fair fight, me versus an entire army. I like my odds.
I'm surprised. You're mine.
Okay, I was not meaning to hit that person with that, but close enough. Why are the bears turning yellow? Ugh. I don't know why. They are all constantly poisoned, which I like. I do not like myself to be constantly poisoned, though. So, no poison arrows for you. Can somebody get these bears out of here? What is that bear over there doing? Oh, you're fighting a wolf? I'm gonna kill you both. How about that? Ow.
Just a part of Artemis's design. I do not.
Get stabbed for adrenaline. Yeah, it's sad that I have to kill the daughter of Artemis lady, but, you know, if she's taking sides in a war, that's kind of just what happens. Ow.
It's just a part of Artemis's design.
Alright. Easy enough. Now, where do we go next? Where's the next person? Was it down? It was down here. Okay. The Agora of Thebes. And this one is in a military fort. I mean, I could go take out a whole military fort. I could go for that. Where's that exactly? Alright, so it's like an island fort. That means that none of them can escape. That's probably good. Where's the closest? This would probably be the closest teleport to that. And then we'll just swim across. You know, I haven't gone back to Kefalonia once since the start of the game. I've been so distracted with everything else. They keep saying like, oh, there's this happening on the island, and then there's this other thing happening on the island. You should probably go check those out. I'm just like, nah. I have a war to win, forts to capture, people to kill, cultists to track down. I'm swamped, you know? Oh, the game has a difficulty? I actually kind of forgot about that. What difficulty did I set it to? It says I can change it by the game's option. I kind of wanna see what difficulty is it set at. Let's see. Gameplay. Difficulty normal. That makes sense. Okay. Head in that direction. Excuse me, pardon me. There is a boat out there we could possibly steal to get across the lake. Or we could just swim it. I don't know which one would be faster. Also, you would think if a boat is out in the middle of the water with the sail up, you'd think somebody would be on it. But I don't think anyone is. Usually those boats are just kind of there for if you need them. But why would that just be sitting there? I don't know. Either way, we're just probably going to swim. It's not that far. And then who even needs to worry about stealth? We're probably just going to do a whole brawl in the middle of the fort. Because, you know, I wouldn't want to take out the champion in a way that isn't glorious combat, you know? That would just be disrespectful to the champions. Also, I don't know if I can sprint during swimming. As far as I know, this is like the max swim speed. So if I can be sprinting while swimming and I'm not, that's why. I know I can kind of do this, but I think that's not as fast. It's just, you know, regular swimming. Alright, I am here. Announce my presence to your buddies.
And we are going to have a problem.
Smack. Yeah, sucks to be you. Actually, I'm gonna get you fully poisoned, if I can. There we go. Just for the heck of it. Come on, guys. Get over here. Where's all the guys? Someone catch them? Who? There's literally nobody around. Are you the only person on the floor? Oh, there's another guy. Okay, hello. Call your friends. Come on. Get poisoned. See ya. Bob and weave. Get poisoned. See ya. They're really not wanting to give me like a full-on fight. There's the rest of them. Thank you. Somebody finally called in the cavalry. Because, you know, they need like 10 of them to give me a fair fight here. Man, but the archers, not my favorite. Get repoisoned and also slightly dead. Because, you know, the archers, they don't fight fair. And that's just rude. See, they just kind of sit in the background like big old wimpy baby men. Fight me like a real Spartan, you Athenians. Apparently they're going to gut me. Sounds like a fun time. Weird that it wasn't poisoning them that whole time. You think it would. Oh, so you're more than just an archer, I see. Oh, of course, even the mercenary is using a freaking bow. The image fire, what does that even mean? Is he like a model? So they only fight when they're posing for pictures? I don't know. Dang shields. Every time. I love how they're just like, you're, and then they just drop dead from poison. I wonder what they were trying to say. Oh no, there's another mercenary nearby, after I've already killed everyone else. Yeah, you're not gonna be any problem. Man, that poison is doing some good damage. Oh, he Angie. Doesn't matter. Hit him with another one of these. And then we hit him with one of these for more adrenaline. And he's dead. Alright. Well, delightful for me. That was actually much faster than I thought. I think once I got this upgraded weapon, I think it became too powerful. Cause you remember back in the day when I struggled with fighting an entire fort at once? You know, that was a while ago. Also, I should be breaking these. Can I break these with a arrow? I don't know, I couldn't see through the bush. I cannot. Also, did someone just say I shouldn't be here? Bro, I literally just killed everyone in your fort. You're like the last guy alive, and you're just like, you shouldn't be here. Like, that, you don't say. What, you gonna do something? You gonna do something about it? You gonna cry? I think he's gonna cry. He doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot else. Alright. It's not a weapon rack for some reason. Get rid of that. Alright, man, the nation power is already, like, at an all-time low. Wow, really? How are there still this many guys? I'll regret fighting you, huh? You're an archer. That is some very strong words for a frickin' archer. You're looking at the weapon rack. My favorite. Alright, where'd this guy go? Oh, he's lighting the beacon. Good. More guys to kill. Thank you. Because that ultimately means less nation power for them. Why are you on that? Okay, thank you. Oh, I can't even... Wow. Good charge, my guy. You're doing great. Ow, you're doing like no damage to me. How dare you? Oh, there's a bounty on me, you say? Oh, I never would have guessed that. Hi. You just poison your own guy. Now, to be fair, I am not a fan of poison in this. Like, getting poison, because it does just so much damage. So, person might actually be kind of difficult if I let them hit us too many times. Did Hector just go flying? Get dodged. Ow. Luckily, if I just use an overpower, it stops the poison's progress for pretty much the entire duration. Ow. Trying to hit me with fire. You know how rude that is? Alright, finish her off. Get out of here. Ow. I was just in a fighting animation. You can't just do that. So why is the bounty sponsor just coming after us right now? He's gonna make me get rid of my bounty here. I love how you could just psychically knock away all the enemies while in those animations. You keep interrupting my attack combos. I don't like that. I'll just have to kill him. Man, were all of these guys, or at least most of these guys, already in the fort? Oh, he's just leaving. Okay, well, see you later, I guess. Can I grab this loot? Thank you. Lasagna, huh? That does sound pretty good. I should get rid of this filthy archer. Let's hit this guy with one of these, take him out. Hit this guy with one of these. That, if we get any crits, that should kill him. There we go. Archer. I'm glad this guy just walked right up to us.
I will kill you.
He will kill us? I don't think so. Because, you know, that's pretty ambitious after seeing everything I just did. You know, I mean, on some degree, you gotta respect it, though. Because it's like, if these people see me kill, like, 20 of their comrades, and they still have the gall to say, I'll kill you. I'm close to my target. Who was my target again?
Aristeos.
Oh, right, the champion. Okay, so I didn't actually need to do anything with the fort. Like, at all. Also, did I don't think I found any of these before coming in here. I just kind of ran in. I apparently am not feeling very in the mood to plan things out today. Because this is the second fort that I've just ran in without fully scanning it. And that is not like me. Not R. T. Thank you. Throw it at the oil barrels just to guarantee. Alright. Next one. Oh. Loot, destroy, good. You know, I was very happy when I found out that I could destroy those for a little bit of nation power reduction, because I didn't always know you could do that. Alright, go over this, and one of these. Oh, and there's a guy here. Bro, where have you been?
For glory!
Canning is for people who don't mow down enemies without resistance. Yeah. I just stabbed him right in the crotch. That is just a low blow. Can't believe you do that, Cassandra. I mean, with a lot of people in this game, that's practically their brain. So you can't be doing that. Destroy all that. Destroy this. This thing. Thank you. One issue with daggers. They're very, very short. Sometimes you don't hit things that are right in front of you. There's one here. But you see, even with only being told to go kill the champion guys, I've already reduced the nation power from fortified to absolute, pretty much 0. Oh, there's a guy over there. Hey, you. Get killed. And of course I can just do this, and he's just gone. Alright, is there anybody else here? Because I keep thinking we must have seen everyone, but then they keep popping up new guys. Apparently there's also another war supply and a lot more treasure. So I should probably look out for those. So that's 2 treasures we found. Still have a 3rd treasure somewhere. Evidently, no, it's not there. That's just the fast travel point that was already on my map. Yeah, nation power is really easy. I don't even think I stole the nation chest recently. I did steal the nation chest while I was here previously, when I killed the leader. But they seem to have recovered from that. Just be AFK'd? How could you heist something while you're AFK? Like, I've never played the game, so I wouldn't know, but that seems odd to me. Heists are usually a little more interactive. If playing GTA 5 has taught me anything about it. You know, I also remember that in my first playthrough of this, I used to actually make arrows. And I don't remember why I did that, because on this playthrough, I haven't had to make a single arrow. You just find them from those different arrow things around, and I don't use them enough to run out. No, it's just a training dummy. For a second, I thought there was another guy here, just sitting. Oh, another bounty hunter. Yeah, sure, I'll fight another bounty hunter. We'll just wait for them to find me while I keep looting the place. Also, why do they just keep wild animals in cages? Like, why is that ever necessary? When did that become a thing? Because, like, it's a military fort. Granter of wishes. Oh, boy. I have some wishes they could grant. But, you know, we need to think through the whole genie thing, you know? We gotta optimize all your wishes. So, you know, Maybe like 10 minutes after we've killed them, I might have a wish that I'm willing to ask them for. Alright, enough messing around. Time to hit him with the overpowers. Pretty much just killed him instantly. Oh, we broke the wolf out. The game and 32 DLC for 20 bucks. That's a lot of DLCs. Hi, Abos. Everything's been going well. We've been killing a bunch of enemies. We could actually light the brazier again if we wanted. That could be fun. Just call more enemies in. But let's just grab this last thing of loot and go kill the champion. Because, I mean, this is a big fort, but I think we have thoroughly exhausted the fort's resources at this point. How do we get in there? Here we go. Alright, that's done. Fort finished. Let's get out. Can you climb, Cassandra, please? Yeah, thank you. Oh, and there's shields here. It's so uncharacteristic of me to have left this alive. But alright. Unless that regenerated. I could have sworn I destroyed that one earlier, but who knows? Also, why do they have like an Athenian soldier on a spike outside this Athenian fort? That's weird. Maybe it was a Spartan soldier that was undercover as an Athenian soldier. And they just put him there as an example.
Looks like I'm...
Oh, great. I didn't even get to kill him myself.
Potter?
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
You stole my
I came
kill.
to kill him.
He wouldn't have been a challenge for you.
That's true.
But I'm glad our paths have
I
crossed
literally just
again.
cleared the entire fort and you killed one dude. But, you know, good job.
This is the last place I expected to find you.
I left Stentor with the greatest responsibility a man could carry. I couldn't leave him to face it alone.
How thoughtful.
Killing these champions will weaken the Athenian hold on the region and destroy the rebels' morale.
You destroyed his morale. That's true. I mean, Stentor
Leaving
did look up to
Stentor
him.
to pick up the pieces in Megaris was a mistake.
I could not stay, not after what happened. I wasn't fit for command.
Neither is
fair.
Stentor, but he isn't running from it.
You've changed so much.
This is who I've always been. You just weren't there to see it.
I will never be able to change that. But I can do something now for someone who needs me. There are things Stentor must hear to succeed.
I wish you'd helped me back in Sparta. But Stentor does need help now, even if he doesn't want to admit it. Stentor is as much your family as I am. You can still be there for him.
I will.
He may hate me, but I'm glad to have met him. In a way.
Maybe he won't hate us forever. You don't know.
Goodbye, Cassandra of Sparta.
5 more heists till you hit your big goal. Really? What big goal would that be? Do you get an achievement from it? I'm gonna steal your loot. You stole my kill. I steal the loot. Okay, that's the. I'm also taking this fast travel point. Hopefully, this last champion person we have to fight will actually be some sort of a challenge. I mean, the hunters group was kind of challenging. It was kind of difficult. So let's see. Where's the next one's down here? Right. Big city person. So where is that exactly? I don't know. So it is in this region. It's a city. That's just a fort. That's not it. Would it be up in here? That is where a leader is, so that might be the city right there. There's another fort there. Man, the nation power is already, like, super low. And I haven't even touched this fort yet. That was just from this fort. And I guess that fort? No, that's a different region. Alright. Well, I guess let's head down here, because if the leader's house is here, then that means that this is probably a city of some sort. Alright, we'll just swim there. I'm sure this will go quickly. Make your own masks? Really? Interesting. As for beating each of the 84 heists once. Ah, I see, I see. So you've basically beaten all but 5 of the heists at least once. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of heists. I mean, you have been at it for a few days now, so it makes sense. Alright, we're gonna take this boat, because I think it'll be a little bit faster. Get your first infamy, too. You need to do 80-something heists to get 1 infamy. I think you'd be infamous after, like, 3 or 4 heists. Is a prestige mechanic? Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking about infamy in general. I'm like, I would think you'd be infamous already, but... Also, who the heck left a friggin' shark on the side of this boat? Like, they just left the boat, full sail, in the middle of the water, no one around it, and it's stocked full of a bunch of different, you know, seafood. And it's like, why would you do that? That don't make no sense. Like 10 hard heists. Doing them en masse on easy for the normal mask. Ah, that makes sense. Ah, yes, here we are. They pimped their float. Indeed. But, you know, those sharks are probably worth a lot of money. Also, is this a Spartan town? No. They just have red motifs on the front for the heck of it, I guess. Alright, so the gymnasium. Now that we can see this, can we see which is the gym? I don't think we can. Okay, well, it's either this one or maybe down here? Would that be a gymnasium? I don't know what or no, maybe, no, that would be a theater, right? That looks like a theater. That, I mean, if these are all stands to look into here, then this looks like some kind of arena thing, but I'm not certain on that. I will probably check here, go down to here, which is probably just the leader's house. But we'll discover those two, grab this, and then I guess head down this way if none of it is the gymnasium. Okay. Discovered that. And then we go down to here. Maybe I should just kill the leader while I'm there. Why? Why do they have the Acropolis blocked off with, like, military blockades? This doesn't seem good. Leader house. Yeah, maybe we should just kill the leader. Things here do not seem great. Oh, gymnasium. Huh, I found it. It wasn't one of the things that I thought it was, but close enough. Anyone who's named the Butcher as the part of their official title, I think needs to be dethroned, as it were. So I'm going to barge in here, brazenly clear out the entire leader house, and it's going to be great. Because you know what? Screw these guys. Felicitations, malefactors. I am endeavoring to kill your leader. Yeah, when they're red, you can't really do anything against them. Dang shields. But you're a bounty sponsor. I don't really want to kill you, but... you know, I guess I have to. Wow. Alright, that did a lot more damage than I was counting on. These guys, you know, when I want to start a widespread fight, they really just have trouble seeing us. I'm just like, why can't they all just fight me at once? And then they... oh, great archers. Even you're an archer. Get out of here. And there's an archer. Oh, the leader's an archer too. Interesting. Dang shields. Alright, and Archer Man. I know you're the leader, but Archer Man must be taken out first. It's the law. Use one of these to get our health back. And he's dead. You expected more? Yeah, I expected more too. Why is there a horse here? Okay, get out of here, horse. Take out some of these shield guys with this. And of course more civilians just randomly getting in on the brawl. But I kinda hate when civilians do that, so I have no remorse in just slaughtering them now. The Enlightened Fisherman, huh? Once again, weird title. Also, why the heck does she have such a big axe? Like, isn't that just a regular civilian person? Why are they running in here with, like, a dwarven battle axe? They were obviously not very innocent if they had that. Could very easily have been misheard. I know, right? But you get what I'm saying. I mean, you saw that thing. What was that thing about? She just came in here. She's just like... it's like, you know those memes that are like, gun owners when they hear a strange noise downstairs and they're just like, finally! And they're pulling out, like, a bunch of giant guns. That's basically her. She's the ancient equivalent of that meme. Just this lady when she sees a fight going on in public. Just finally, I can take this giant freaking axe out of my back pocket and join into this fight. Because only cowards run. I'm trying to get to you. You're the one who's hiding over here. There we go. Got the money. Oh, there's another mercenary. But of course. Of course, you're an archer too. But that's fine. Yeah, you actually have a pretty fast sword there. Oh, and there's another horse coming in. Got them both poisoned. Oh, hi, Pupper. Oh, great. So we're gonna select you, use one of these. Cause yeah, I need to remember to use my adrenaline more. Where did this guy get sent to? Alright, then we're gonna hit this guy with one of these just to finish him off and take all this adrenaline. Oh, hi. You're high level. Why did you do that to midair? Why are you doing that to midair? She's right in front of you. You're supposed to do like a jump to get to them, as you've done on like every other enemy since the dawn of time. Fine, we'll just turn this on and obliterate them the old-fashioned way.
You'll be dead soon. You won't leave here alive.
Oh boy, another one's showing up. The leopard, huh? So are you telling me that the leopard itself is the mercenary, or what? Or is the person's title the leopard, and they also have a leopard with them? Because that's a bit confusing, and this leopard is very tough. Oh, there it is. They got you poisoned as well. We don't care about the smoke bomb if we can just kill this person. Get parried by overpowered. Yeah, it's always scary to have a bounty hunter show up that has a red number as their level. Even though they're not that much stronger, it's still just like, why would they do this? So, confirm kill, of course. Stab. Man, now the fight is kind of taking over the whole town. I think the nation power is already at, like, nothingness. The Knee Destroyer. Bro used to work for the frickin' Mafia, and he was just like, yeah, that's gonna be my title. I broke a lot of knees in my day. That could be me. They're just really good at basketball. Do you destroy knees in basketball? Is that how that goes? Also, where did I learn about? Ah, there's another guard. Don't move. What if I don't wanna? We already killed the leader. Is this open? It is. It's very hard to tell because it was pitch black. But that's fine. Family assets. Okay, we're getting quest items that we haven't even gotten quests for. So that's good, I think. We need to go. These leader houses are always so confusing to navigate. Where are you going? You go up the wall, you go this way, and then you get to the items. You don't just jump back off to right where you were again. Cassandra. Come on. You're better than that, except you're not. Did basketball exist back then? I don't know. Oh, the stairs were right there. Where is this thing? It's like on the other side of this wall. We can't get over there. Let's see. There's another door. Let's try going up and over, if it'll not jump off the building. Thank you. Let's try to enter from this side. Alright, and then we can go in here, and there's the loot. In 1891, ah. Of course, that is just the modern variant of the sport. There are a lot of sports that were quote unquote invented recently, but were actually had like origins for thousands of years ago. Oh wow, that's a lot of guards. They really don't like me, huh? She won't get away that easily. Are you sure about that? Yeah, are you certain? Oh yeah, and then the gymnasium was like right across the street from here, wasn't it? So let's go over to there and let's go find this gymnasium and kill the guy. True origins of soccer go crazy, really. Let's head on up here. Used to be played with heads. Ah. Well, I mean, that sounds like it would be a lot more interesting, right? So let's see, where was the gymnasium? Is it that? I know it's like right across this. I think it was that. Possibly. I know it was like right across the street from where I entered the leader's house, because I found it along the way.
I won't find her now.
You don't see anything. Excuse me, pardon me. Is it this filler? Yes, this was it. Okay. So where's the guy? I don't think it was you. Can the bird pick him out of the crowd? No, he just wants to look over here. Some people at the Agora of Thieves may also know more about him. Okay. So, he's supposed to come here often, but I can't talk to anyone here except for this guy who has his own quest going on. So let's go to the Agora, I guess? Where's that? That was supposed to be like the market, right? 'Cause that's the Acropolis. I don't know, this is the only other place that isn't explored, but there's a lot of places that aren't shown as a question mark, so... But yeah, I definitely have a lot of questions when it comes to playing soccer with severed heads, because, I mean, like, what happens... Like, do you need to clean the court after every time you play because blood gets everywhere, or... I don't know. Like, how does that work? Hi, Blacksmith. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. They pump them up. Yeah, did they have to pump up the heads? Maybe add new blood before every fight or every round? I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure who I'm supposed to ask about this stuff. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to do quests and then that will do it, because I haven't seen anyone to talk to, but there is somebody to do a quest for, both in the gymnasium and in the what looks to be the market, because I mean this is where the blacksmith is, so I assume this is the market. But I'm not sure. And of course it was the Aztecs or the Mayans, those people, them and their head soccer. Alright, so I guess I might as well do some quests, because sometimes we've noticed the only time we get information about stuff is by doing quests.
You come to steal from me too, Mistios?
Is
Yes.
that how you
I mean,
greet
no.
all your customers?
I'm sorry. The soldiers have taken everything from me. Even my beloved Spiro.
Soldiers take what they want. Who is Spiro?
Only the best horse I ever owned.
Get another horse, Cassandra.
I feel the same about my Phobos.
Come on.
We did everything together. He'd do anything for me, even without the promise of a carrot.
He sounds like a true friend.
I need him back to cart my shipments. Once Dragon finds out I can't get him his oil, I'm as good as dead.
Draco? The VOTian champion?
He's my biggest customer.
I'm trying to hunt him down.
Save me from Dragon's wrath. Find my Spiro, please.
Alright then.
If you need
I'll
him
do
so
it.
badly, I'll find your Spiro.
Be quick, please. I can
Yeah, I'm
only
not sure
imagine what
if
those
the
thieves
auto
are
mod
doing
will
with him.
allow
Where did
links
they
in
take him?
chat,
They must have him at the military
but
camp,
who knows?
east of Snakehead Rock. It's the only outpost nearby.
Dragon's too strong. I'm sure we'll
Looks
be
like
fine.
I have a horse to find.
We'll go to that military camp. Let's see. Might this be the military camp? Let's see. I should have just. There we go. Eastern part of Cursed Land. That's. Yeah. That seems like it's here. And since the bounty sponsor is here, that's usually a military situation. So. Mesoamerican ball game. That is one way to describe it, yes. You know, we still need to find the correct helmet for this set. Still looks a bit out of place. But at least it gives us good warrior damage. To be fair, what else do you call it? I don't know. I mean... probably many things? I don't know. I can't think of a pun that has to do with heads and a ball-related sport. But I'm sure if somebody really thought about it for a while, then they'd probably think of something. And I probably should have gotten my horse for this run, but I got like halfway there and already, and now I'm too stubborn to get the horse at this point. It's like the sunk cost fallacy where it's just like, oh, I've gotten this far without the horse, so I might as well go the rest of the way without it. I don't want to summon the horse just for half the journey, you know? 1,000 kicks and 100 heads. Does that mean that you average... what would that be? Like 10 kicks per head? It's not a great ratio. You're gonna die of the poison pretty soon anyway. It don't matter. There we go. Spartan kick people off mountains. I mean,
looks like a sturdy horse.
honestly, that's kind of just what everyone does in Skyrim, so I think it's fine. You know, it's like Fus Ro Dah, but the ancient Greek edition. Alright, time to charge in here and slaughter everybody. Because, I don't know, I ever since I got these weapons, I've been feeling less and less like stealth is very necessary. Did they just hit that guy with a rock? Or with an arrow? I don't even know. They obviously weren't aiming at me. Oh, what? Oh, is this guy getting 1v1 by Ikaros? Bro literally just got obliterated by a bird. Yeah, they do like almost no damage, but I actually need to use my healing abilities sometimes to keep the, you know, small amounts of damage from adding up. Especially because my dodging game has not been optimal today. Oh, there I go, stabbing people in the crotch again. That's just rude. 4 more heists. Man, you're quite the multitasker if you're doing all the heists while also being in chat. Oh, hi. Did you know that literally everyone else in the fort is dead? Just get some free damage on you because you didn't see me. And we'll just finish you off easy. I can't see anything. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Steal all their money. How's the nation power going? It's like at absolute 0. There we go. Alright, and where's that last? There it is. I think one of these. Oh, I need to actually loot it. It's gonna try to hit it from downtown, but that would have been very inefficient monetarily. Though it would have been cool. Alright. Horsey. There it is. Why are you over in this corner?
You must be Spiro. Let's get you back home.
Well, see, the return trip I get a horse. That's nice. Oh, but sadly I killed the bounty sponsor, so I don't think I have as big a bounty anymore. Why they always gotta do that? It's like, I want my bounty. I like my bounty. Because that, it makes it so bounty hunters come my way, and then I can kill them and get all their loot. And that's a good thing. It's only benefits. Especially now that I'm not even trying to stealth, like... Why they gotta make me kill the bounty sponsor so often? You know how hard I worked for that bounty? I cleared out like the entire leader's house for that one.
Thebians. Cowards that surrendered to Xerxes.
Alright, we're almost back to the guy, and then hopefully he'll tell us where the dude is. We're back.
Spiro! Oh, I thought I'd never see you again.
He's all right. Not a hair touched on his mane.
And Dragon will still get his shipment of oil, won't he, Spiro? Hmm? We'll take it up the mountain and fill his holes with our wonderful flammable oil. You've made Spiro a happy horse, Bistios. And me a happy man.
Alright then. Well, he said up the mountain. So that's kind of a clue as to where he is. So either we could try to figure out where he is just off of that, or we can go do this other quest. And I assume that the way that it's set up, you're supposed to do both of these quests, and then that'll like piece together where the guy is residing. So we're gonna go do that. But also the name Brewing Love, it sounds like this is another like potion quest.
You're a fool, Melanipos.
And I hope they don't tell me to go get more bear scrotums.
Worse, I lost my one true love. My Draconis found someone else. I just know it. He avoids me. And when we're together, he's always distracted.
Well, that's unfortunate for you. I mean, he might just be busy.
Maybe
you don't know.
there's still a chance?
I can't leave this up to the whims of Tiji. I won't let Dracon go.
Then what's your plan?
I'm going to make a potion. It's a recipe that guarantees eternal love.
Until I
That's
kill
an
him.
honest way to save a relationship.
It's simple. I'll borrow his precious armor for a few days, cut the inside, and let the potion seep through his skin straight to his heart.
I don't know if that's how that works.
So, Drakon will be left without his armor. Aren't you worried he'll be vulnerable?
Oh, he's the strongest, most chiseled man in Thebes. He'll be fine without it.
Good to know.
My problem is the last ingredient. I need to buy the rarest herb in VOD from my herbalist, but she hasn't come to Thebes in a while.
I can
sure.
find her for you. Huh. I must believe in love after all.
Thank you. Thank
Except
you.
that I'm gonna kill her.
Where will I
But,
find
you know,
this herbalist?
it's fine.
She lives on a farm west of the city, near the tomb of many kefs.
Okay.
I'll go find that herb for you.
So where is that? It doesn't tell me. We need to look at the thing. Let's see. She lives here. Scorched rolling plains. That's this. Near the center. Farm has a huge silo. Gonna assume that might be it. Or maybe it's this. Well, we'll just head that direction. Don't mind me. Just climbing the walls. This place seems to have a lot of unhappy civilians. Maybe that's why that one lady had the battle axe at the ready. Maybe she's just very not happy with the government. And so she's just carrying that around. But I was fighting the government, so I don't know why she would be upset at me. Alright, well this is the tomb.
This looks like the place.
Alright. Did it say I'd already killed the alpha animal here? Location completed. You what? What? When did I do that? What?
The creature that killed Pebos must have eaten the amulet.
Eating the amulet? What amulet is that? Huh? You want to run that by me again, game? Oh hi. Are you the alpha animal that I apparently already killed? No. You're not being very nice. Yeah, I'm not sure where this alpha animal is that it said that I already killed. Let me see. If I walk fully back into the area, can I hold Alt? No. Interesting. Oh, was this it? I think this might have been it.
These pieces fit together perfectly.
Oh.
This must be the key.
Okay. Did you kill the animal? Who are you? I am so confused. I'm gonna switch to my stealth gear and just absolutely obliterate this person. Why? Mainly because I can. Not tab, but I guess it's fine. I was wanting to get a hero strike in, but the switch to other moveset button is like right next to tab, so I always hit it instead of that. Really, you're just throwing a bomb. I was waiting for something else to parry, or to dodge. You know, there are many good reasons as to why you should carry an axe. It's a very multi-purpose tool. Alright, well, get killed, I guess. Cultist spear. See, they were a cultist. They deserved it. But yeah, I had no idea that that place was there and why it was there. I just stuck around and kept looking because I was interested as to why it said I killed something already and gave me free XP.
Don't! Then get her out of the house. You die.
Don't what? Hi.
I'll crush you!
You guys seem to be jerks, and I don't like that. Alright, poison guy, get obliterated. I do not like poison guys. Oh, there's another poison guy. Just ranged poison guy. dealt with them. Hi. Who are you? Apparently nobody. You're not even gonna say thanks or anything. That's very rude, you know.
They're gone. You can come out now.
Thank you, Misthios. If you hadn't intervened, we'd surely be dead.
They must have really wanted something from you.
The farm. It's one of the few untouched by the war. Herbs aren't free, you know. They'd uproot them and sell them.
Speaking of herbs, that's why I'm here. I need to buy one for a man named Melanipos. Says he knows you.
That troublemaker still wants to make the love potion.
Yes, evidently so.
Well, he'll have it his way. I can sell you the herb he needs.
All right.
Fine. Here's the drachmae.
On second thought, you did save Epistenis and me.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
I mean, it's chump change for me, so I don't know. I didn't need that, but I guess I'll keep the money. But just because I saved them doesn't mean they need to not be running their business efficiently. I mean, how are they going to make a living if they just give out all the rare herbs to anyone that saves their life? You know, that has to happen like at least once a week. Not a good business practice, if you ask me. Especially because I'm not going to be a repeat customer. You know, usually you want to do nice things for the people that are going to be repeat customers so that they come back more. But I'm obviously not going to be a repeat customer because I travel around way too much. Alright, head in here. We'll just climb over the wall. Hey dude, I got your drugs.
There, your herb. It better be worth all the trouble.
Yes, yes. Drakon is mine till the end of time. Maybe I'll take him for a moonlit walk at the site of Iphigenia's sacrifice. He won't have to go far from his training site.
Did you work on that song all day? I mean, I guess what else would he be doing?
And his armor?
Because he was just sitting here waiting for me to get
For
back,
the
so...
potion in my house.
Good. Be sure you take your time with it. For the potion to work best.
Alright. So, we got some hints. But it didn't... Well, but it said not far from his training site, so that means that the other guy needed to deliver oil up a mountain to get to him, which means that he's at a high elevation. And additionally, his training site is nearby to somewhere. I forget exactly where he said. Let's see. Not that. Not that. This one. By the sea north of the cursed land. I mean, that's like here, maybe up here, but usually it would be in the same region that it says it's in. So let's head that direction. I don't know if it always said that, or if it only said that after I finished the quest. If it always said that, then I kind of just wasted time doing the quest. Although I guess they gave good XP. So, you know, why not? Oh no, who killed all these guards? Couldn't have been me. When I, you know, wreaked havoc through the entire town. Definitely not. Alright, let's keep heading this direction. And I should probably just climb the wall and get the horse on the other side. There we are. And then we'll just head this way, and hopefully the horse speeds up. Okay, we're just gonna spin a bit. That's fine. Ah, this place does not look fun. You're fine. Yeah, this place is a little destroyed. Bandit raid, you say? That's not a training site of a dude. Why is there someone up there fighting a aminal? Also, my horse does not want to cooperate, so we're just gonna leave it there. Hi, who are you? Who even did that? Hello? I think you're all bandits. And I think you should all die.
You should lie down.
Dang archers.
You need to try harder.
You have a lot of health. He actually almost survived. Man. Apparently, trying to do that when you're not locked on is not good. Oh no, close to my target.
There he is.
Alright, nice. Alright, that's the captive. And then there's a thing and a treasure. Where might those be? There's the thing, there's the treasure. Okay. Dang bandits. Always making me get involved with these things. Alright. Now to go kill the dude, finally. I hope the wolf guy hasn't gotten here first and killed the dude again. Because if I went through all that to try to find this guy and then he was just dead already by the time I got there, I would be upset. Hi, I'm here to challenge you.
Ha! Come, little one, face the mighty dragon.
Yeah, you're not that tough. Although, honestly, for just some random dude without any armor, you are certainly a little tough. Why is that person on fire? When did that happen? Alright, come back over here. Thank you. Not bad. Okay. Show's over. See ya. So where do we go next? Do we go talk to the guy again? I'm guessing yes. Let's see, it's this one. Yeah, return to what's his face. And he's here, evidently. That's a long ways away. You know, I haven't actually recruited a single lieutenant that isn't like a quest lieutenant. Are they important? Should I be grabbing more of those? Because I've just been completely ignoring that entire portion of the game. I think the horse can handle this terrain.
Time for a ride.
You don't remember them being important? Okay. Because I know you can have up to 4 of them on the ship at once. And I guess maybe they could help with ship combat a lot, but I don't know. I seem to be doing fine on ship combat so far. Hey guys, I brought some wolves. Could you deal with those for me? Thanks. I am back.
You're back?
Yeah, that's me.
The champions have been dealt with.
You should be dead.
You
Well,
seem
they're
disappointed.
dead, so...
The gods are punishing me.
By sending you someone who can actually do what you want them to do? That's funny.
They're not punishing you. They're helping you. Why do you think I'm here?
The gods must hate me if our paths keep crossing.
From what I've seen, you needed a divine intervention.
I don't have time for this. Sparta must take this region now, while we have the chance.
Alright then.
Let's get this over with.
I couldn't agree more. The sooner I'm rid of you, the better.
Well, that's very rude, my man. You know, don't make me go and win the war for the Athenians next. Because I could. I could go out there and start fighting on their side and win the entire war for them. Alright, now to try to find where the heck all the El Capitans are. Are you a captain? You look kind of captainly. Yeah, but you're red, so I can't... Where are the captains? Oh, there's the guy. I hate that they show up so slowly. Man, but we actually killed him so fast now. Dang shield man. Get out of here. Okay, now for Captain Man. Man, we take him out in one hit. Just show me all the captains at once, and I'll go take them out. How about that? Would that be acceptable? Over here's another captain. Just wipe him off the face of the earth immediately. Yeah, give me another one. Oh, it's mercenary time.
It's your destiny to die at my hands, Eagle Bearer!
Okay. Sure, whatever you say. Can I lock on to the person? Thank you.
Someone get over here!
And shields. Come at me. Ow. Now you're dead. Now show me the next captain, please. Who am I even targeting? next captain over here. Wipe him off the face of the earth immediately.
We've got them now!
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually helping to kill any of the regular guys. I mean, it gives me adrenaline, so I can one-shot these guys easier, but aside from that, I don't know if it actually helps anything. Oh, but you're actually kind of tough. You survived one hit. Here we are. Kill another captain. Alright, captain's dealt with. Of course, they're all trying to skedaddle now. What losers. Alright. Easy enough. But that wasn't that tough of a fight, so, you know. I don't know what's his face was, Mr. Spectacle or whatever. What he was trying to say about it. What even was his name?
Victory is ours!
Stentor, that's it. And it was an S word. You're lucky I was here now.
The victory is yours. You led us well today.
My father taught me all I know about commanding an army. Too bad you took him from me, or I might have learned more.
Stop.
Don't you dare tell me what to do. I am in command here.
You needed my help.
By the gods, how are you so arrogant? No wonder my father discarded you.
You know nothing about my family.
I know he threw you off of a cliff and chose me instead.
Oh, now who's being arrogant? You were an afterthought. You were second place.
Stop being so
We'll see about
rude,
that.
Cassandra.
What do you mean?
Now that we've driven the Athenians from the field, it's time I dealt with my true enemy.
Stentor,
Your job is done, mercenary. Now I will kill you for what you stole from me in Megaris.
You don't have to do this, Stentor.
Oh, but I do. There is nothing you can say to convince me otherwise.
This isn't what Nikolaos would have wanted.
Oh, you fucking know. Traitor.
I am not a traitor.
You betrayed Sparta. You betrayed your family.
How so?
You killed my father and stole my chance at a normal life. You deserve nothing but the cold of my blade buried in your heart.
He's not even dead.
Killing each other will not heal the wounds of the past.
Pater.
Good.
Hello, Centaur.
I thought you were dead.
Not just yet.
She should pay for what she's done.
What did I do? He's literally right there.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Stentor, she owes me nothing.
I don't understand.
You both have a greater role to play. Become the leader I trained you to be. Lead the armies of Sparta and be victorious.
How?
You are an honorable man, a loyal son, and a great warrior. You will be a better commander than I ever was. You can do this.
I will, father. I will make you proud.
You already have.
Yeah, I really didn't want to have to kill that guy. Because, like, I always liked him. He
That
seems
could have
nice.
ended badly. Cassandra, a shadow grows across Sparta. Be cautious when you return.
Mother and I will deal with it.
You found her?
Yeah, we're working
Ruling
together.
Naxos.
Sounds like her. May the gods watch over you both.
Alright, well, I guess that's it. See ya. Doesn't want to, like, catch up or anything. Alright. So, what is that? What is that? Was that one of the 2 major quests we had to do done? Yeah, now we need to go find friggin' Testicles. Once again, weird name, but you know, we're not gonna question it. Where even is that? That's down here. Okay. So we're back to Sparta, I guess. Now this is the one that I assume will be the difficult one. Just because there's, you know, when it comes to the Olympics, there's a lot less just kill everything, and a lot more, you know, actually having to be good at things. And my specialty is pretty much just killing. Now, if there was a portion of the Olympics that was the killing game, then I'd probably be great at it. But I don't think there is. Alright, nice. Probably faster than having to swim out of the water. Alright. Go talk to the trainer, and then we'll see what goes on from there. I'm sure it'll be easy, right? You know, with the amount of roofs that I've run all over, I feel like I've probably racked up a very big maintenance bill. Because, I mean, roofs weren't really made to be ran on. They're not durable. So the amount of, like, damage that I probably did. You miss anything important? Not really. I finished taking over the entire region of this place. And then we were about to kill our, like, I don't even know what he'd be. Not brother-in-law. Just brother by adoptive bond? I don't even know. But yeah, we almost killed that guy, but then the dad came back and was like, no, you guys are dumb. And we were like, yeah, we're kind of dumb. And then the quest was over, and now we're gonna go talk to freaking Testicles or whatever. Hi.
You're new. If it's training you want, we don't just take anyone.
Sounds exclusive
I'd
indeed.
appreciate training with a master such as yourself, but that's not why I'm here.
Oh,
King Pausanias asked me to bring the Pancration champion to Elise.
forgive me. I didn't know a royal messenger was coming. I'm Alcon, Testicles trainer.
And you run
Cassandra
around on the roofs all
of
the time.
Sparta.
Yeah, that does sound a
If I
bit
may offer
ridiculous
some
without that
advice before
context.
you get him. Testicles can be difficult. A gift of oil is known to put a person on his good side.
Oil?
A muscle rub. He believes it imbues him with the power of Heracles. Look in the village of Yithion. His favorite merchant is there.
Okay. Sure, I'll do
I need
that.
to get this champion of yours to Elise. I hope he lives up to your promise.
Oh, he will. Look for his camp on the southernmost island in Messenia. Good luck.
So we need to get the
I
oil.
should get that oil. Anything that'll make it.
And it's in Laconia, southern part of the forest of that place. That's here. Down here? Yeah, it's in the village. South of the statue. Alright, we'll figure that out once we get there. I know a few people that work in construction up here. One of them, I guess, I don't know, is being an electrician on construction sites counted as working in construction? Maybe. But I know one of them works like literal construction. The other one is an electrician on construction sites. So that's pretty nice. It seems like a well-paying job. And I think modern roofs are a lot more durable than roofs back then, because I mean they used to have the roofs be made out of like, you know, clay
I see
and
her.
not ceramic, but like just pottery and that kind of stuff. And those kinds of shingles are a lot less durable to someone like landing and stepping on them and running around like a madman. So I feel like modern roofs would be a lot more durable to that. Because, I mean, look at these things. I could easily crack one of these in half by doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I mean, look at me not being at all careful of the craftsmanship of this roof. God forbid I start, like, rolling on it and accidentally obliterate all of the different shingles. Like, come on.
Another slow day.
Hello. I'm here for things, probably.
Sorry, closed. I need oil, then I'll be on my way. There's a special one that Testicles uses.
Ah, for Pancration fighters. That one has to be made fresh by the master, and he's gone.
I'm not leaving without it.
You don't understand. I'm nearly free.
You're a slave?
Yes, and in a good position. Doing this would be stealing from him.
Well, I don't need you to steal from him. I just need to know where he is so I can go talk to him. You know?
Don't worry. I won't get you into trouble. Time to get Testicles.
Alright. No oil then. But that's fine. He may not like us as much, but we have a job to do, and he doesn't really need to like us now, does he? Let's see. The Bay of Hades, that's here. Very small island beside the shipwreck of Nestor. That's a small island. What would be the easiest way to get there? And I could ride along the ground until I get to here and then swim. Or I could just call the boat over here and go. Where's even the near... This is a ship dock, so we'll just go from there. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be jeopardizing that person's everything just to get some freaking oil that is probably just a placebo anyway. I mean, oil can help. There are certain things that are known to help with that kind of stuff, but it's not going to give him the strength of Heracles. That's just kind of ridiculous. It's his own strength. He's just putting his body in the best position in order to actually do things to the best capability that he can. That's nothing supernatural nor necessary.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
You don't say.
I think I'm welcome here.
But we are.
I'm not
We've been
sure
working
of
with the
much,
king.
Cassandra, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day. I never thought I'd actually get
Oh, hi,
to see
whale.
the Olympics with a champion, no less.
Can't see the appeal.
The guy that's talking isn't even near us.
You'd think they'd just kill each other.
Interesting.
Like
I think he's
everywhere
still
else.
below deck.
That's the magic of the Olympics.
But we'll head that direction. I also need to spend my skill points at some point. Might as well do that now. Why not? Except it seems to not want to load. There we go. We could upgrade this. That could be nice. What else have we been using? We've been using this occasionally. For the most part, it's just regular attacks and everything. I mean, that doesn't need to be upgraded because we have inherent poison now. And I mean, this might be useful for the stealth side, but I just don't know what's... This one could be useful. I just wish we had more passive abilities, you know? Not so many actives. Actually, I guess this would be useful, because I do tend to use this every so often when it comes to breaking shield guards. So, I think we'll upgrade that. And I don't know. What else would we get? Because we could get slow time, but I feel like that would have minimal effect on us. So, I'll put one into this. It's fine. It doesn't need to be on that thing. It's already there. Okay. And we'll just keep heading that direction, approximately. Because this is probably the fastest way to get over to that specific island.
Ready yours! Raise oars!
Yeah, realistically, we would have probably hit the sand there. Because this size of ship would probably have quite a bit of, you know, height underwater. Long boat ride. I mean, luckily we can just kind of sit here and do nothing. I do hope this is the right island, because I have no guarantee of that. It does say a very small island, and this is just a moderately very small island, so I'm not sure. Also, we're moving pretty slow here. Is it just because the waves are so big? Probably. I mean, we are kind of right next to the absolutely open ocean. So, that kind of makes sense that we'd be dealing with big old waves out here. Ocean waves are no joke. Yep, seems to be the right island.
Raise the sail! Reduce speed!
The commander's leaving the deck!
That must be testicles.
Alright, let's just jump on in there. I hope he doesn't hate us for, you know, not bringing him oil. I'm sure it'll be fine. Once again, we have a job to do. He doesn't have to like us. And why does this famous, you know, athlete live way out here?
The fortification improves the stamina.
I don't
Testicles!
think that's how that works.
Training, Good for the Constitution. Yeah! Testicles the champion!
You seem a little full of yourself. That is a lot.
What do you want from the great champion Testicles? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yes, I can see perfectly
I'm here
fine.
to take you to the Olympics.
Olympics? Fuck yeah! I'm going to be the champion.
Maybe we should give you a day to, you know,
Champion!
sober up
Because
first.
I Testicles!
Good. Let's set sail.
Oh no, can't possibly go now. Training, see? And I don't know if I'm up to going sailing on your boaty.
I mean, we sailed a
There's
victory. Come
nothing to
on.
be nervous about. We'll be there cheering you on.
But what if I don't win?
They'll build statues and write poems about you. But first, we need to get you there.
Yeah, how could you not win?
Olympics! The people needs me!
I mean, you're the mighty Testicles. How could you not win?
Well, we going?
He'd better fucking win.
I mean, I don't see how he couldn't win. I mean, he seems to be like an absolute freaking mountain of a person. So I don't think we've seen anyone else in this game that's that huge. So I think he's gonna win. If he sobers up first, of course. I don't think he'd win in this condition. Alright, climb back up. You'd think we'd have like a ladder on the side here. Do we actually? Have I just never been on the right side to see where the ladder... No, there's just no ladder. How do you get on and off of the thing? So I need to take him to a place.
Where to now,
so that
Commander?
way.
Sails down! I see salvage!
I also see salvage. Alright, another long boat ride. But, you know, that's fine. I mean, if this was realistic, then these boat rides would be like several days. So we're kind of lucky that you always have the wind with you and, you know, you're never having those kinds of issues or major storms coming in making you divert to the nearest island for shelter. Because trying to go through a storm while on a ship like this is probably just not a great idea. But in this game, the storms are not so bad, so... And you seem to always have the wind with you. The only time you really slow down is when you're going through giant waves. But in Sid Meier's Pirates, probably my favorite pirate game, in that you have issues with, like, if you go through a storm, your sails are gonna get damaged, and if you know, the wind changes direction based on certain things, and sometimes the place you're trying to go is, like, the opposite direction from, you know, the opposite direction of the wind. And so you can either try to kind of reel the sails and just go without the wind's aid, or you can have the sails and just kind of try to push through it. I usually try to do the maneuver where you go back and forth, so you kind of move enough left that you kind of catch the wind a little bit, just right on the very edge of your sail, and that gives you a boost of speed, and then you turn right again and fight through the oncoming wind using that momentum. If you do that just over and over, eventually you'll get to where you want to go.
Salvage nearby!
But this game doesn't seem to have something like that. You just kind of go at the same speed. I mean, I could try to, like, dodge the waves, because they seem to be what slow us down, but that seems like a lot of effort, and probably a futile effort as well. So, we're just not gonna bother with that. I mean, we're practically almost there. Man, these are big waves. I mean, look how up and down the ship is having to go just to get over these. That is no good. Oh, we still have our bull figurehead there. Like Sea of Thieves. I have thought about getting and playing Sea of Thieves. Salvage what? That okay. Yeah, I have thought about it. It is kind of a public game, I think, a very, you know, social thing, which might be difficult, but who knows?
Are you excited for the games, Cassandra?
Thrilled.
Sparta! Woo!
Stand, warrior, stand. Feet firmly planted, even in sand. Our spirits soar on high.
Yeah, the guy still seems very drunk, so we'll see how that goes for him. They added private service? Oh, okay. That might be good. I guess very enthusiastic. But, you know, we like his enthusiasm. Why are you always jumping down to there? And why are you not going up? Thank you. Alright. Who are you? Why am I talking to you?
Welcome to the Olympic
thank you.
Games. The party
Oh,
has
you're
officially begun.
Mr.
Alcibiades, I'm surprised
Asterion.
you're wearing clothes.
The day is young, little god.
Alright, Asterion. Keep it in your toga, alright? We have an Olympics
We
to
haven't
win.
come all this way to stand on the dock.
Quite right. Should you ever need a personal sparring partner?
No,
You?
I'm good.
A skinny little Athenian? I'm the champion! Or gonna be. Sparta!
Oh, a pity your brain isn't as big as your muscles.
Is he gonna take that as an insult or a compliment? It's really hard to tell. Because that was both an
Let's
insult
get
and a
going.
compliment. It just depends on which one that guy's brain was actually able to process first.
I needs to be oiled before I goes to the games.
Well, I would have been happy to assist if you were in any state to compete.
I likes to be oiled.
Well,
I've heard.
That's obvious.
Yeah. You know. Oh, come here.
He is
Gives
very
us
drunk.
A hug.
Poor him.
Surely he can swim.
Aren't the Olympics, aren't there swimming things in the Olympics?
Well, it looks like you're the champion now, huh?
I can't believe he's gone.
Unprecedented.
He literally was in the water for 2 seconds. Anyone could have jumped in to get him.
Into a dead man's
Literally
sandals.
anyone.
And Testicles isn't even digested yet.
Oh, come, dear Cassie.
I probably should have jumped in
Show
and,
them what you're
and
made of.
swam him to the
And
surface.
show me while you're at it.
I was literally supposed to deliver him here safely, and I let him just fall in the water, and then I didn't even go in after him. I was just like, well, too bad for him. Guess he's dead.
I need that wreath for Sparta. If it means I have to compete, so be it.
The event doesn't start just yet. We could look around first. Olympia at truce is quite extraordinary.
Alright then, well, we went through all that. I wonder, probably could still save him. I mean, yeah. Oh, he is just sitting there, my guy. Can't we like pull him to the surface and just kind of, you know, nope. Can't do anything. You could resuscitate him. Can you climb up? Thank you. Well, poor guy. I don't know how he ever hoped to be the Olympic champion in every sport if he can't swim. I mean, seriously. I mean, unless being, like, absolutely blindingly drunk makes it so you can't swim. I don't know. I've never been drunk, so I wouldn't know if my swimming ability would be impaired by that kind of thing. I mean, I can't even really swim that effectively normally, so I'm not sure. Have any of you attempted to swim drunk? Does it get more difficult? Who knows? Never been drunk? Yeah, I don't drink. Not my thing. Let's see. We gotta find the dude in the center of the Valley of Olympia, northeast of the altar of Zeus. Where's all that? Valley of Olympia, the center. Would it be in the city? So does your swimming ability go down? Was that guy like just so drunk that he forgot how to swim? Is that how that works? It's in Elis. That's where we are. And it's in the center of this. We don't really know where the altar of Zeus is. It might be this. And northeast of that would be this. But let's just head for here first, so we can kind of discover all these things along the way and then get the fast travel point. Because yeah, I only ever went in here briefly to get the boar, and then I skedaddled out of there. I didn't even grab any of the fast travel points here. So let's get our horse and start the ride.
Let's move!
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy was absolutely just... He was beyond wasted. Bro didn't... I mean, he knew his own name because he was very full of himself, but if he was not that full of himself, he probably wouldn't have remembered his own name. So, who knows? And, I mean, I guess there was a shark there. He didn't just drown. I think he might have gotten attacked by said shark. But who's to say, really? Also, the game is starting to kind of lag a little, which is weird.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
I'm gonna have to drown in a glass of water. That's fair. You know, back in the day, my brother was really bad at swimming. Just insanely bad. But at the same time, he actually ended up joining the Navy, so that's kind of funny. So, you know, eventually he ended up having to get good at swimming because, you know, naval training and all that. I've inflated his ego and he floated on that. That could have worked. You know, we should have pitched that idea to him while he was alive. Alright, let's go grab this fast travel point. Where's the... Oh, it's not this temple. It's the next temple, of course. How could I have been so foolish as to think it was the first temple along the path towards the thing? Obviously, it's the next one over. Uppies. Thank you. See, and this isn't even the tallest temple. The one next to it is even taller. Why didn't we go there? But alright. Next we're going that direction. I wonder if our horse is still here. There you are. Let's keep heading out. Got places to be. More synchronizations to do. I'm glad that my horse knows how to go downstairs. I mean, I don't think most horses are very comfortable at that, but mine apparently has been trained well. Marcos must have taken good care of it before I got a hold of it. It just freezes a little bit right before we land. That's fine. Alright, and we can speed up again. We'll be there in no time. And yes, I have been enjoying this game quite a bit. But I'll see you next time, Ebos. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Oh. Dang it, horsey.
The watch will be vigilant here.
I don't care if the watch is vigilant here. See you guys. Yeah, I'm riding a horse. What of it? What are you gonna do to stop me? See, I'm such a rebel. Actually riding my horse in places where, you know, guards can see. Because everyone knows it's illegal to, you know, ride a horse anywhere. How dare I? I know, right? But, you know, that's just how I am. I break rules. Just jump up. Jump up. Thank you. Took 5 business days, but we got it. Also, is it bad that I read the "How dare you" in the, you know the meme about with what's her face? What is her name? It's like the lady that was used as a puppet for the like climate activism, and she was like a kid, and they were just like, hey, this kid is really outspoken about climate stuff. Let's just have her. Who was that? Greta, I think. You know her. Yeah. We both came up with the name at the same time. Yeah, her. You know that meme where she was like, how dare you? That's like exactly how I read that when I first read it. I don't know why. That's just... My brain always reads things as memes if it can. I think that's probably not healthy, but... This is a nice temple. I mean, this has actually like 3 statues at the front, instead of just the 1 statue at the front and back like all the other temples. I wonder if it's a temple to Zeus. Oh, it is. Okay. I didn't even read the thing at the top. And then it's just, you know, it's just logical that the biggest temple would be to Zeus. You know, people like him. Alright, so we need to find the altar of Zeus, which is probably close by? Where's the thing?
I need to talk to him.
Really? I'm pretty sure I've looked over that area like 5 times, but that's fine. Hey, look, a bird.
Last chance to claim your spot.
I would like to claim my spot.
I'm here for the Pancration.
2 more
You
heists?
must be joking. The only fighter we're missing is Testicles.
He did. That's me. I don't think he'll buy that.
He's a little under the water. I mean, weather. I'm the one taking his place.
Okay, okay. Save it for the fight. This is unprecedented, but the crowd will riot if the Pancration is cancelled. Very well.
The competition begins shortly.
Time to
Alright.
go.
I think I can handle it. Does there happen to be an assassination part of the trials here? Like, do I need to like go around and assassinate 10 people? Because I can do that. I can do that like real quick. Also, this whole quest chain, it keeps like freezing every so often. I don't know why.
Welcome all! It is my pleasure to introduce to you Kalias, a former champion here in the stadium, and now an esteemed judge here in Olympia.
Alright.
My friends, it is an honor for me to introduce this event, one so close to my heart. The Pancration!
What are the rules exactly?
I will not delay you with words, for
Okay.
we all want to see action.
But I would like some words.
For
What
Zeus, let the competition
what are the
commence.
rules? Do I just beat this guy up? Is it just like a brawl?
I'll squish you like a bag.
Bro, you look kind of puny. No offense.
You'll be easy.
Just defeat him. Oh my goodness. Look at that damage.
Where's your tough talk gone now?
Please,
Bruh.
please, by the gods, no more!
Easy game.
That was your best?
That was but the beginning.
Are you not entertained?
Now that our contestant is warmed up, let's see what she can do against Erastos!
You don't look that much tougher. You literally look like you have the same exact body type as the last dude. Alright.
Don't blink, or you will be seeing stars.
So what happens if I hit him with one of these? Good things, evidently. Bruh, I think I killed him. I think I just murdered that man. I mean, his health was at 0, and I hit him like 5 more times.
But you're not done yet.
I hope not.
Fine offering to the
Give me like 10
gods,
more people.
wouldn't you
Come on.
say? Soon,
Maybe 10 at
we
once.
will return for the final contest. The mighty Cassandra against our reigning champion, Voriavs.
Alright. I don't know. I'm enjoying this. I like this little mini game. Keep them coming. Also, I like how it reduced my adrenaline bars and everything because I don't have the Spear of
Astounding
Leonidas on me anymore.
To think I could be a companion to an Olympic champion.
Oh, you're even better at sparring than I am.
Why do you kind of look sad about that?
Though, if Socrates were a more willing partner...
Alcibiades, are you all right?
He seems a little under the weather.
I was with my friends, Demophanes and Callias. Respected Olympic judges, no less.
Too much cheap wine?
Or someone poisoned the wine and you drank it too.
You look like you drank from Medea's cup.
Medea's cup? You think he's been poisoned?
Yeah, that's not good.
If you've been poisoned, I need to find these judges.
Poisoned? Do you think that they could be too, or... No, never. They're good men. You can't think one of them.
Well, I don't think it was one of
They
them.
host a celebration every Olympics to celebrate the sacred truce.
But the thing is that the Olympics is a big event, and
Stay
if they're
with
the
him.
judges,
I'll find out what
somebody would want to get to them.
Extend to me your olive branch, and I will take the grove.
Oh. Well. Yes, we have him to kill. We can do that. Alright, where is that? Over here? Talk to someone at the banquet. Hi. You don't want to talk to me, huh? I could crit him. The banquet, huh? We could, I mean, we can always leave him for later, I guess. We'll kill him in good time, but I think we should probably do the quest before just slaughtering the man. Like, how did we even know that he was the cultist just from the information we got from Asterion over there? Who's firing arrows? Okay. Well, I don't know what the heck is going on. Why are you just killing each other? I thought there was supposed to be a truce. Alright, banquet time, evidently. Can we go back to me just fist fighting everyone? That was fun. That was a good time.
The Sanctuary of Olympia, where the greatest athletes compete for fame and glory.
Alright, we are here. Or almost here. It's slightly over this way.
Truce is fragile enough. This was
Yeah.
definitely poison. And Alcibiades wasn't the only victim.
Luckily, it seems he spent a lot more time doing something else and a lot less time drinking. Because everyone else here is already dead. So, you know, I guess that's kind of what saved him, probably. And also, we stole all their money without any remorse, so there's that. How do we get in there? These buildings are always a complete maze. Alright.
This food smells strange, but it's not rotten. This proves it. Poison. It must have been added to the food and wine.
That's no good. Let me get to the other side of this wall. I cannot see nothing. Thank you. Can I go in through the window? No. Can I throw this through the window? No. Alright then. How do I get in there? Was there a doorway in here that I just didn't see? Maybe. Maybe it's best that I now have a torch. Oh, this was an open door, it just had a cloth over it. It was so dark it looked like it was a closed door with a cloth.
Supply list for the celebration. And the merchant's name. Time to pay this Priam a visit.
Alright then. He's just right over here, evidently. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. You see, it's a very good strategy that no one will get in your way if you're holding a lit torch. Because, I mean, why would they?
Now, we're going to have a conversation.
Please, I was just doing what I was told.
I'm your boss now, and for that you will die. Come on, Cassandra. Yeah, I'm your boss now.
You'll do what I tell you.
Oh, please. I thought we were just trying to make them slow. You know, so they lose. Win a few drachmi.
My friend Alcibiades may already be dead, and you're talking about drachmi.
The golden boy. I was there. He didn't have much. If you can get him the antidote, he'll survive.
Tell me where it is.
They're sure to have it at Fort Coroibos. A man there paid me to do this. Look there.
Alright.
Whoever did this will pay. Go. And don't let me see your face again.
Yes, thank you.
Interesting. You're wanting to fight, huh?
I'll enjoy this.
Will ya now? I don't think you will. Seeing as how you'll be, you know, too dead to enjoy it. Ow. Big meanie. Stop it. Thank you. And of course he does this again.
You are really putting up a fight.
I am really putting up a fight, aren't I? Because I started with no adrenaline. I couldn't just one-shot him. Alright. Fort what's-its-face. Where is that exactly? Northern part of Valley of Olympia. It's, I guess, here? That looks like a fort. And it's northern. So we head approximately that way. Of course, we're stuck in the middle of a city. It doesn't really help us, does it? Let's just get the horse. Stop running from me. Let's see if we can make this any faster here. Additionally, we are about out of time for the stream, so we may have to head up that way next time. Because it's still a ways away, and then we have to clear the whole fort, and then cure the guy, and then do the rest of the Olympics. So there's probably quite a bit of time left on this whole quest. So we may leave that for next time. Because yeah, usually I've had it be about 3 hours, and not going too far over that. So we'll just leave that right about there. Man, we got 3 levels. That's good. It's an hour per level. So, yeah. I hope you guys had a good time. And I'll see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow, because it's Monday. And, yeah. And yes, we are wanting some AC. We have some important stuff to do. I shall explain it when, when we play it. But, yes. I'll Discord you, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and goodbye.